The stars above shimmered like scattered diamonds in the endless black sky. Commander Alex Mercer floated silently in the small observation deck of the human exploration ship Odyssey, his eyes tracing distant galaxies he had never seen before. The hum of the ship's engines was a familiar comfort, yet tonight, something felt different, a strange vibration that ran deep through his chest. Suddenly, the communication console flickered to life, a strange light pulsing on the screen, not a regular transmission, but something alive. Alex frowned, reaching for the console. This isn't from any known human source, he muttered to himself. A voice filled the room, not through speakers, but in his mind, clear and commanding. Alex Mercer, come, it said, each word heavy with authority. Alex froze, fear and curiosity mixing inside him. It was unlike anything he had ever experienced, a voice that demanded attention without raising itself in sound. He glanced around the room, the crew nowhere in sight, and suddenly, the ship's systems went offline, lights dimming, leaving only the strange pulsing glow on the console. The voice spoke again, do not resist, come to the chamber, and before he could respond, a beam of light formed in the center of the deck, a column of silver radiance that seemed to reach out and pull him in. Alex's heart raced, every training he had ever received screaming for caution, but his body moved on its own, drawn into the light. The world around him dissolved into a whirl of colors and shapes, impossible geometry spinning faster than the eye could follow, and then, silence. When he opened his eyes, he was no longer on the Odyssey. Instead, he stood in a vast chamber, enormous and alien, with walls that shimmered like liquid metal, stretching higher than the human eye could see. The air was thick, warm, and pulsing with an energy that made his skin tingle. At the center of the room stood a figure, tall, elegant, and terrifying, the alien queen, her form both beautiful and commanding, eyes like molten gold staring directly at him. Alex felt a chill run down his spine, yet a strange sense of awe rooted him to the spot. You have been chosen, the queen said, her voice echoing through the chamber, yet somehow it spoke directly to his mind, not his ears. Alex swallowed hard, trying to find words, but none came. He had faced dangerous missions, hostile alien encounters, but nothing like this. The chamber was silent except for the faint hum of the queen's presence. Asterisk, you are curious, yes? Asterisk, she asked, almost amused. Alex nodded, though his voice felt trapped somewhere deep in his chest. I am, he finally managed to whisper. The queen moved closer, each step graceful and deliberate, yet the ground seemed to shift slightly beneath her, as if the chamber itself responded to her presence. Many humans fear us, they do not understand, she said, but you, Alex Mercer, you are different. Alex tried to steady his breathing, feeling the weight of the situation pressing on him. Asterisk, why me? Asterisk, he asked, voice trembling slightly. Because you are capable, the queen replied, capable of seeing beyond the surface, capable of making choices others cannot. She paused, her gaze piercing into him. Your people have potential, great potential, yet they waste it. Alex's mind raced, trying to understand the meaning of her words. His training, his knowledge of the galaxy, even his own understanding of humanity, all seemed small compared to the presence of this being. The queen extended a hand, not threatening, but expectant. Come closer, and see the truth. He hesitated, 1,000 questions swirling inside him, yet the pull of her command, the curiosity burning within him, was stronger. Alex stepped forward, each movement deliberate, as if walking into the unknown depths of space itself. The chamber shifted again, walls rippling, revealing visions of stars, planets, and human colonies, some thriving, some destroyed. The queen's voice guided him, look, and understand what is at stake. Alex's eyes widened as he saw images of conflicts, of humans fighting aliens and themselves, but also of moments of greatness, bravery, and discovery. The queen's presence filled the space around him, and yet, it was not oppressive, it was enlightening. You see now, the truth is not simple, she said, but your actions, your choices, will decide the path ahead. Alex felt a shiver of both fear and excitement. He was just one human, yet here he was, standing before a being whose power seemed limitless, whose intentions remained mysterious, and whose words hinted at secrets that could change everything. Prepare yourself, the queen whispered, her voice soft yet unyielding, your journey begins now. The chamber shimmered again, the visions fading, and Alex knew he could not turn back. whatever lay ahead, the fate of humanity, or perhaps something even greater, was now in his hands. And with that thought, he braced himself, stepping fully into the unknown, ready to face whatever the alien queen had planned. End of Part 1. Alex stood frozen, the echo of the queen's voice still vibrating in his mind. The chamber seemed alive, walls rippling slightly, as if waiting for his next move. He took a cautious step forward, feeling the weight of countless unseen eyes upon him. "You are far from home, human," the queen said, her voice calm yet commanding, "and yet you stand without fear." Alex swallowed hard. I don't know why I am here, he admitted, the words trembling on his lips. The queen tilted her head, golden eyes piercing into him. "Curiosity brought you, but it is courage that will keep you alive." She paused, letting the silence stretch, a test of patience and resolve. "Many humans run when they see what lies beyond their understanding, but you," she waved a hand, and holographic images appeared in the chamber, showing distant planets, star systems, and human colonies, some thriving, some burned to ashes. "Your people have potential, yet they waste it," she said. "They fight amongst themselves while greater threats grow in the shadows. I have watched them for centuries, and I have chosen you because you can change the course." Alex's mind raced, trying to grasp her words. Change what? He asked, feeling both fear and curiosity. "A test," the queen replied, "a challenge that only a human can face. You will be given a choice soon, one that may determine the fate of your species. Fail, and humanity will be lost to the stars. Succeed, and you will unlock a future they cannot imagine." The chamber hummed with energy, the air vibrating as if the queen herself breathed life into the walls. "I will not guide you, I will not protect you, but I will reveal the truths that you must face," she said. "The first step is understanding what you are capable of. Alex Mercer, are you ready?" Alex nodded, though uncertainty gnawed at him. "I will try," he whispered. The queen extended a slender hand, and a small orb of light floated above it, swirling with colors Alex had no names for. "This is your first task," she said. "Inside lies a puzzle of knowledge and courage. Solve it, and you will see your path. Fail, and you will know despair." Alex reached for the orb, feeling heat and energy pulse through his fingertips. The chamber shifted again, revealing scenes of alien worlds, strange creatures, and human explorers confronting impossible odds. "Each vision shows a choice, each choice tests your spirit," the queen explained. "You must decide quickly, yet wisely, for hesitation brings weakness." Alex's heart raced, adrenaline surging through him. He focused on the first vision, a human colony under attack by a massive alien fleet. The orb pulsed with light, responding to his thoughts, urging him to find a solution. "Remember," the queen's voice echoed in his mind, "your actions matter, Alex Mercer, not just for you, but for all of humanity. The universe watches, and time will judge you." As Alex concentrated, the orb expanded, filling the chamber with blinding light, forcing him to confront his deepest fears. Visions of failure and loss flashed before him. "Courage is not the absence of fear," the queen whispered, "it is facing it, and acting despite it." Alex took a deep breath, steadying his hands, focusing on what he could do, not what might happen. He made his choice, directing the orb to protect the colony and repel the attackers. The light stabilized, images of destruction replaced by scenes of hope and survival. The queen's eyes glowed brighter, a faint smile on her face. "You have taken your first step, Alex Mercer, but this is only the beginning. Greater challenges await, choices will become harder, and the truth will demand more than courage alone. Are you prepared to continue?" Alex nodded, determination replacing his fear. "Yes," he said firmly, "I am ready." "Then prepare yourself," the queen said, "for what comes next will test not just your mind and body, but the very essence of what it means to be human." And with that, the chamber shifted once more, revealing a corridor of unknown length, lined with alien symbols and shimmering light. Alex took his first step forward, heart pounding, knowing that the path ahead was dangerous, mysterious, and full of secrets that could change humanity forever. End of Part 2. Alex stepped carefully along the glowing corridor, each footfall echoing softly in the vast alien space. The walls shimmered with symbols that seemed alive, shifting and pulsing as if communicating with him. Every instinct in his body told him to be cautious, yet curiosity pushed him forward. The corridor opened into a massive chamber, larger than anything Alex had ever seen. At its center floated a holographic map of stars, planets, and fleets moving in strange, precise patterns. He walked closer, realizing these were not random movements but carefully tracked events across the galaxy. "This is the true state of the cosmos," the Queen said, her voice surrounding him like a soft wind. "Humans see only their small part, their wars and triumphs, yet there is so much more, hidden forces that shape everything." Alex looked at the map, noticing a series of strange markers over human colonies, some glowing red, others green, and a few blue. Asterisk, what do these colors mean? Asterisk, he asked, trying to make sense of the display. Red marks those in danger, green shows progress, blue reveals secrets long forgotten, the Queen explained. Your species has history you do not remember, achievements and failures buried by time and ignorance. I have observed your kind for centuries, waiting for the one capable of understanding. Alex felt a chill, realizing the weight of her words. Asterisk, why me? Asterisk, he asked again, feeling both small and important. Because you can see beyond the obvious, the Queen replied. You have the courage to face truth, even when it challenges everything you believe. Here lies the hidden knowledge of your people, the truth your leaders have ignored and the enemies they have underestimated. The chamber shifted again, revealing images of humans encountering aliens in past centuries, battles lost and won, diplomacy ignored, and discoveries erased from history. Alex's eyes widened as he saw familiar names, familiar ships, yet in contexts he had never learned. Your people are stronger than they believe, the Queen said, yet weaker than they imagine. Complacency, fear, and short-sightedness have cost them much, but courage, unity, and vision can change everything. You are the first to grasp this fully. Alex felt both pride and fear, realizing the responsibility placed upon him. He looked around and noticed an ancient device at the center of the room, small yet radiant, pulsing with light that seemed to sync with his heartbeat. That device, the Queen explained, holds the final secrets of humanity's hidden potential. You must decide how to use it, wisely or recklessly. The choices you make here will ripple across centuries. Alex approached the device, feeling an energy unlike anything he had ever encountered. It was as if the knowledge of countless generations called to him, whispering possibilities and dangers. Asterisk, how do I know what is right? Asterisk, he asked, overwhelmed. You do not, the Queen said softly. You can only act with courage, intelligence, and empathy. The path is never simple, the truth is rarely comfortable, but the rewards, if you succeed, are unimaginable. Images surrounded him again, showing humans uniting to overcome impossible odds, civilizations thriving through innovation, bravery, and sacrifice. The Queen's words echoed through him. See what could be, and understand what must be done. The future is not fixed, Alex Mercer, it is forged by those willing to act. Alex's mind raced, understanding that his mission was more than survival, more than obedience. It was about guiding humanity toward its hidden potential. The chamber pulsed, revealing a path forward, twisting into the unknown, yet promising revelations. Go now, the Queen said, the next trial awaits. The choices will grow harder, the truths deeper, yet you are ready, for understanding is the first step to action. Remember, Alex Mercer, courage is meaningless without purpose, and knowledge without action is wasted. With a deep breath, Alex stepped toward the twisting path, determined to face whatever truths awaited, his mind buzzing with visions of the galaxy, the stakes of humanity, and the hidden forces that could shape their destiny. End of Part 3. Alex moved along the twisting path, the walls glowing faintly with alien symbols that seemed to respond to his presence. Every step carried a weight he had never felt before, the knowledge from the chamber pressing on his mind. The corridor opened into a circular arena, vast and empty, yet alive with energy. Holographic projections rose from the floor, showing two different futures, each shaped by choices he had yet to make. Alex's heart raced as he realized this was the moment of decision. Here lies your trial, the Queen's voice echoed in his mind. One choice will protect your people, the other will risk everything. There is no simple path, only consequence. Alex Mercer, you must choose wisely. Alex studied the projections, one showing humans uniting, thriving, and advancing through technology and courage, the other showed chaos, fear, and destruction as alien forces overwhelmed them. He felt a surge of responsibility, knowing that a single mistake could doom countless lives. "I cannot fail," he whispered to himself, his hands trembling slightly. The Queen's presence loomed, not threatening but expectant. "Courage alone is not enough," she said softly, "you must act with wisdom and foresight, trust yourself, and the answers will become clear." Alex focused on the first projection, imagining the humans working together, forming alliances, and facing challenges as one. He could feel the energy of the orb from the previous chamber coursing through him, guiding him. The second projection pulsed with darkness, showing despair and fear, tempting him to doubt. He took a deep breath, centering his thoughts, recalling every lesson he had learned about humanity, about leadership, and about hope. "I choose unity," he said firmly, directing his attention and will toward the projection of hope. The arena pulsed with light, and the dark images shivered and collapsed, leaving only a bright vision of progress, courage, and survival. "You have chosen well," the Queen's voice resonated, proud and calm. "But know this, Alex Mercer, every choice will grow harder, and each truth you face will challenge your understanding of what it means to be human. The trials are not meant to make you stronger alone, they are meant to forge a path for your people." Alex felt a strange energy fill him, a connection to every human colony, every life he had just seen in the projections. The weight of responsibility was immense, yet it also gave him clarity and purpose. "Your path is set," the Queen continued, "but vigilance is required. Challenges will rise, enemies will test your courage, and not all truths are revealed at once. Act wisely, for time moves swiftly and the universe watches." Alex nodded, determination steadying his heart. He could feel the choices he had made ripple through the holographic visions, small changes at first, but growing into a wave of possibility and hope. "Go now," the Queen whispered, "the final revelation awaits, and the truth you will see may shock you, yet it is necessary, Alex Mercer, for only by knowing the full truth can you lead and protect your people. Step forward, and embrace the unknown." With a deep breath, Alex moved toward the exit of the arena, the glowing corridor stretching endlessly before him. He felt prepared, yet he knew the hardest truths were yet to come, and the final choice would test not just his courage, but his very understanding of humanity's place in the cosmos. End of Part 4. Alex stepped forward from the arena, the path narrowing and twisting into a chamber that pulsed with energy. He felt the presence of the Queen stronger than ever, a force that seemed to fill not just the room but the very air around him. "You have come far, Alex Mercer," the Queen's voice said, calm yet powerful. "Few humans would survive the trials you faced, fewer still would understand the truths revealed, yet now, the final revelation awaits." The chamber opened into a dome, vast and filled with light, projecting images that made Alex's heart pound. He saw humans across the galaxy, some fighting for survival, some building civilizations beyond imagination, but in the midst of it all, a shadow lingered, a presence he had never seen before. "This is why I summoned you," the Queen said, "not merely to test courage, or to measure wisdom, but to show you the truth humanity has never known. An ancient enemy watches from the dark, one that seeks to destroy, enslave, and control. They are patient, they are cunning, and they underestimate nothing." Alex felt a chill run down his spine. An enemy. "Who are they?" He asked, his voice barely audible. "You will know them in time," the Queen replied, "but now, you must understand that humans are capable of greatness beyond what even they imagine. Your actions, your decisions, will inspire them to rise, to unite, and to fight back against threats they cannot yet see. The potential of your species is immense, but it requires guidance, courage, and wisdom to unlock." The light shifted, showing Alex himself leading humans into new worlds, forming alliances with alien civilizations, outsmarting the shadowy enemy, and creating a future where humanity's brilliance was undeniable. Alex's mind reeled as he saw what was possible. "Do you understand now?" The Queen asked, her golden eyes locking with his. "Your people are not weak, they are not helpless, they are capable of miracles, if only they believe and act together. You are the spark, Alex Mercer, the first to see this truth and carry it forward." Alex swallowed hard, the weight of his role pressing on him, yet he felt hope ignite within. "I understand, he said firmly, "I will do everything I can to lead, to guide, and to protect humanity." "Good," the Queen said, a faint smile on her face, "but remember, the path will not be easy, challenges will rise, allies will falter, and enemies will strike without warning, yet with courage, unity, and vision, humans can face what others cannot. You have been chosen not for power, but for purpose." The chamber pulsed, energy flowing through Alex, filling him with knowledge, insight, and determination. He could feel the history of humanity, the potential for its future, and the immense responsibility now resting on his shoulders. "Go forth, Alex Mercer," the Queen whispered, "the universe watches, and humanity's story is in your hands. Lead them wisely, and the stars will remember their courage, fail, and the consequences will echo through time. The choice is yours, but now, you are ready." With a deep breath, Alex stepped through the final doorway, leaving the chamber and the alien queen behind. The universe stretched out before him, filled with danger, opportunity, and hope. He knew that the trials were over, but the true journey, the fight for humanity's future, was only just beginning. And as the stars shone above, Alex Mercer carried with him the shocking truth, the hidden potential, and the burden of guiding his people toward a destiny only he had glimpsed. End of Part 5.